we're back, all tied up in GeoGuessr with Sinvicta and Northernlion. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, 551. Still playing with no guest this session anyway.
Yeah, there's probably going to be like a few more pure episodes.
Yeah, the untainted, untouched, unembered. What do they call them? Unburnt. What do they call it in Dark Souls 3 now? I'm trying to remember.
Unkindled.
Unkindled. That's right. Yeah, we are actually not appearing on Amazon Kindles.
I will be.
You will be.
I have an Amazon.
You'll be going to the Champions of Fire.
Real talk, Amazon, I guess indirectly is a sponsor, but I love my Kindle Paperwhite. It's the battery, you cannot drain the battery. I refuse to believe that the universe has existed long enough for the battery to fully drain on a Kindle Paperwhite. You can read for 20 million years.
I love those. I mean, I'm not a big fan of reading, but how does do your eyes ever have problems from looking at the screen that long?
No,
is it like a soft white?
Yeah, it's almost like looking at an actual page. Like, I don't know what they did, but the digital ink or whatever they call it just looks normal.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. Anyway.
551.
Yeah, 551. You good to go here?
I'm good. I'm ready to go. 3,
2, 1, go. I could talk about the Kindle Paperwhite all day, man, but how much time you got?
Well, at least 20 minutes.
That's true.
We've got our 4-minute rounds here.
It doesn't literally have 20 million years of battery life. I think it has like 96 hours, so.
Yeah, you stating for clarification for that one guy who's like,
well, I just wanted. Maybe there's somebody out there who reads 12 hours a day, and they're going to be like, I have to recharge it once every 8 days. And I'm like, I got
bamboozled by Northernlion on YouTube.
I'm sorry, okay? Anyway, that's the Kindle Paperwhite. I wouldn't recommend it for textbooks, but apart from that, it's very good.
Do they have digital textbooks yet for, like, high school? And
I can't speak for high school because I'm nearly 30 years old.
Right.
But there are many college digital textbooks. The downside is that they're still, if you buy them, still usually like $10 cheaper than the already exorbitantly priced physical textbook.
Now that's ridiculous. If it's digital, it's just data. It's not costing you any resources. Like, it's not like you're printing on paper and you're using a bunch of like, trees to make the paper and stuff.
You're telling me, dude. Like, I had a class on
ridiculous.
Project management. To buy the textbook physically was like $200. To buy the textbook digitally was like $180. To rent the textbook for a year was $170.
That's ridiculous.
So I rented the textbook for a year.
Right.
Because it is cheaper, and I'm definitely never going to read it again, so it's a smart decision, but that's the kind of thing where people are like, I'm just going to pirate it, and you go, you know what? I can't be mad.
I mean, you got to make a better deal than the pirates. We talk about that all the time on the Roundtable podcast.
Netflix did it, mostly. Yep. Steam did it, mostly. Dude, Google Play Music blows my mind every time.
I've never used that.
It's like $10 a month for unlimited music that's ever existed on planet Earth.
See, now that gets to a very weird gray area in like streaming, because they're supposedly they've been cracking down on copyrighted music when you're like doing streams and stuff, and I use copyrighted music all the time.
Yeah.
For like during breaks and stuff, or like if it's late night, I can't talk because dad's asleep or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But like it's like I feel like if you pay for the service, you legally like have the right to not broadcast it, like as long as the music isn't the focus of your stream. I don't think it should be that big of a deal. It's a different circumstance whenever you're talking about YouTube, obviously, because then you're talking about on-demand music, which people could archive. If it's just music, they can just take the audio. But a live stream is like, I feel like that's almost as permissible as like leaving a radio on in the background and a copyrighted track just happens to play, that it's in your room or something.
I like actually disagree with you like 100%, but
really?
That's okay. Yeah, I sort of. I feel like And I mean, I have played copywritten music on the stream before as well, but I feel like the music kind of serves a promotional purpose. And, you know, if I was the artist, I probably wouldn't be, like, litigious, but I might be like, hey, you're using the song that I poured my blood and sweat into to promote your stream, and I'm not seeing, like, a dime at all.
But if the music isn't, like, the... Oh, God, I need to make a guess. I'm just going to say, like, on the four corners right there. I have no idea where we are, by the way.
I found the road, but then was on, like, the exact opposite side of the state.
Where was this? This was it was South Dakota. Okay.
So literally, there was a sign that showed the shape of the state, and then I just panned across the U.S. and it was like, which one of the squares is it?
Well, I put us on the four corners of Wyoming, South Dakota, Montana, and well, three corners, but still. Yeah, I got 3,998. See, for me, that gets like a 2-star.
I gave it a 3.
But it's because I was given no information about where we were.
Yeah, it sucks when you hit the ones that it's like, if you go in one direction, you get one piece of information. If you go in the other direction, you get 0.
It must be different from, I guess if you're a professional musician to a non-professional musician like I am. Because if I came across a random stream and they were playing one of our band's songs, I wouldn't be peeved at all that I'm not getting any monetary compensation for that. Like, I'd be like, oh, cool, someone's listening to our song. That's hopefully they have like some sort of artist, you know, like artist on the bottom that shows exactly who this is.
Yeah,
or maybe
I guess that's what I'm going for. But like, I don't know. Cracking down on it's like it's weird to me because I don't know if my view on it is just a little bit biased towards. Well, let me put it this way: like a lot of streams, and again, like I want to point out, I'm almost always on the side of like the streamers in this situation, and I think that the correct solution is not like, hey, you slipped up once, and now we're gonna like delete your channel. But
correct.
The something I see a lot is people have like song requests set up, so you could pay the streamer like $1 or $5 or whatever, and then it plays the song that you've requested.
Yeah, that's to me that's completely different than what I was talking about.
Because sometimes I see that, and I'm like, you know, first off, I'm not gonna, you know, out anybody because everybody's doing it, or many people are doing it at least. And then but I do see that, and I'm like, well, if I'm the artist, I'm like, why is this Joe Schmo getting paid $5 to listen to my song, and I'm getting paid nothing because it's streaming on like, you know, YouTube or Spotify or something?
No, that I 100% agree with. If you're selling, basically you're selling tickets for the right to play someone else's music, but that person who's being requested doesn't get anything of it, that's, in my opinion, that's completely different than just playing, like, you know, Here's of the Storm, and you're not on the mic, you're just playing music.
Yeah.
But you're playing it from like your own list or Spotify or whatever. So I don't know. This episode's gone very in a ranty side, but
the one that annoys me the most on the other side of things is like sometimes, like if Kate and I are traveling, she'll shoot a vlog or something, and we'll be in a mall or like a theme park, and they'll be playing a copywritten song in the background. And that gets content ID matched. I'm like, dude, nobody's going to Kate and Ryan at Disneyland Part 3 to listen to that one song that is like,
Drake's
you know,
hot new single.
Exactly. I really want to. There's no way for me to listen to this song except to pseudo-pirate it through like tinny speakers on this vlog cut up into 20 different chunks. Like, that annoys me. But
well, you know, I don't know if you remember that when GTA 5 first came out, on YouTube there was a rash of false flags.
Yeah.
Because the automatic system flagged a bunch of the police sirens as
really?
actual songs. Yeah. They like just the sound of the police sirens were getting flagged as different songs, and these are like, I'm paraphrasing, so it may not be completely accurate, but like one of them was like an old jazz song from like the 20s or 30s or something like that.
Yeah.
By the way, I have no idea. I know we're in South America. That's about the extent that I know.
Yeah, I botched this one pretty badly.
I don't know if I'm not sure if we're that far, because like this could definitely be Mexico. I know that I'm looking at Spanish. I don't know if it's Argentina or... I'm just going to leave it in Peru. It's probably not. We were basically equidistant from each other.
How many points did you get?
1726.
Oh, yeah. We were, like, actually pretty much equidistant. Yeah. You are correct.
That was Argentina? My Argentinian guesses. What the heck happened?
Something about it just smelled Argentinian to me, but then, like no other information. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's a whole rights mess. Like,
yeah, and I don't know. Like me talking about YouTube these days is slightly tainted with a little bit of.
Oh no kidding.
I hate it so much.
I know, you know, Matt has been dealing with it. It got worse for me for a little while as well, but you're definitely getting the short end of the stick.
And TB and everyone is like no one seems to be getting hit as much as my channel. And the great irony is that I go out of my way to make sure that I don't swear or, you know, do anything out of that I shouldn't be doing on them. And I'm the one getting popped for it. But people were saying that I need to join an MCN, so that's just a whole nother podcast.
Yeah. But then you have to deal with the... And for a while, this was helpful when nobody knew what was happening, but now it's just annoying, where you get, like, armchair experts on Twitter that are like, well, the algorithm might be scanning your face, and maybe it looks sort of like a hand grenade, so you might want to just change the thumbnail.
It's like, dude, anytime anyone tries to offer, and I believe that they're offering it with good
intent. No, I mean, they want to be helpful.
But like anytime anyone offers that sort of unfiltered advice, I debunk all of that by pointing to the fact that my videos, just after upload, having no information on it and no thumbnail at all, still get flagged for review, and I still have to wait the manual review time for it. Like that, to me, that trumps everything that people are suggesting. Like, oh, you must be using copyrighted music, or oh, you must have shown a gun at some point. You know, it's like, okay, well, I don't think that any of that's true because I'm getting flagged immediately. But
I mean, I believe in the power of machine learning, but like I had West of Loathing stuff where I didn't swear at all, and the game is essentially E for everyone. And people were like, well, the thumbnail, your stick figure has a gun. It's literally, it's like the shape of an L.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
And I'm like, and for a while I was like, maybe that's true. And then, you know, I mentally sobered up, and I was like, that's obviously...
Yeah.
Like, so if you showed, like, a dinner table, like the corner of a dinner table, the machine learning is going to be like, well, that's a gun. It's got a corner.
Or like the kid who got suspended. He's like a little 5-year-old kid got suspended from school for eating his Pop-Tart into the shape of like a gun. Only in America, dude.
Yeah, that might be a little too far in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you suspend a kid for pointing a Pop-Tart at somebody else.
Yeah, he had a strawberry Pop-Tart that he chewed into the shape of a gun and was going around like, you know, acting like it was a gun.
Yeah.
But no, playful as a kid, you know.
But if he brought a gun, then it's like states' rights. You know, why are you trying to infringe on my son's constitutional, you know, obligations?
Yeah, then you gotta put the kid down.
Whoa, okay.
I'm just making a guess because I don't think we're in Russia.
I also do not think we're in Russia.
I should have gone to Russia.
I will put us in Russia then. I was gonna put us in the Ukraine.
That's where I put me. That's where I was. What'd you get?
I have not guessed yet, but I only have like 8 seconds.
That's my fault for talking about my guess before you were done. I didn't know that you were...
Wow, I got 4,800.
What?
Pretty much.
That's what I get for not keeping my big mouth shut.
I hate when... I mean, you got 4,000. It's pretty good.
That's no 48.
I hate when being ignorant gets me points, but I was like, it's real green, so I'm going to guess the southern portion of Russia. And
it would have either been that or the far east portion of Russia.
Oh no, Sinvicta.
That is a mango orange if I've ever seen one.
Oh,
well,
no. Oh, you can go inside.
Oh, really? I'm just walking down the path. Oh, never mind. I phased into the building. All right.
Yeah, all right. So, like, I know what this is. I'm aware. Is there any more information to be had?
I see Buddha.
There he is right there. Big B.
Just like Stuart Scott used to say, rest in peace, straight Buddha. When he's talking about like a good pitch, straight butter.
Straight butter.
Yeah, straight. It's like straight butter. I also can't get to where I was, so I'm gonna click the flag.
Yeah, the arrows have been...
Yeah.
No, the arrows are not really helping at all.
No.
Well, luckily, there's only about 1 trillion places on Earth that look like this and practice Buddhism to any degree, so...
If we take a step back and we just look at, like... Well, ignore the wireframe in the sky, but... If we just, like, look around, like, this is actually pretty nice.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
Somewhere tropical, somewhere that is Buddhist. Somewhere that at least... I think that we could probably... I think we could both agree that we are not anywhere near mainland Japan or China.
Yeah.
This isn't Japan.
I agree 100%. This is not Japan or Korea.
This is not China. Is this Taiwan? I don't know.
I don't think this would be Taiwan, but I could be wrong.
I don't think it's Taiwan either. I was thinking more south than that, like over here, because we usually frequent this part of the world quite often, actually.
I guess,
but
you can take your time though. Don't if you can suss out some context clues.
I've got 1.5 minutes. I'm gonna exercise most of that. Like I'm looking at this name, and this looks like it looks like Kong the Dong.
Is it Cisco's house?
Yeah, Kong the Dong Dong Dong. And that's usually sometimes Vietnamese sounding, but I don't. The characters on the bench here, this mango colored bench is what I'm looking at. The only thing, that's the only info I can get.
I'm a little jealous because I didn't see like any text.
Well, it's hard to make out. Like I'm zoomed in all the way, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what those characters are. It's not Cambodian. I don't believe that this is Thailand. But it's hard to say because these characters are not something that we see a lot of. Is it Singapore? I don't think it's Singapore. We look a little too tropical to be anywhere close to Singapore. I'm going to say we're somewhere in Malaysia, close to... Yeah, I'm going to say right there. You got me by 300 points. It was Vietnam.
I didn't know that Buddhism was commonly practiced in Vietnam. So I was just trying to keep my mouth shut.
I would not know. I did say Vietnam though.
I gotta be honest, when I see an enormous golden statue of Buddha, I'm like Sagat's stage from Street Fighter 2. And I know that's very reductive.
It is.
Perhaps even a little offensive, but...
No, if you're one of the people who gets offended by that, you just need to turn off the series now. Well, I don't think that I'm going to be able to catch you on this one. Because between that and the freaking 4,800 Russian miracle that you got, I'm at 12,851.
14,6...
Yeah.
Something?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, this one, I know the country for sure.
You think?
I'm pretty confident.
You think?
That there's like only one country that has this kind of road designation. I think you're trying to throw me right now. Or perhaps you are genuinely confused.
I'm a little confused right now. Because I see what you're talking about on the road designation, but I also... don't have much to go off of right now.
Well, what are you thinking?
You know what? I'm down by 2,000. I can't give anything away right now.
But it sounds like I have the keys, though.
Do you have the keys?
I think I got the keys.
Because the instinct here is to say that it's easily we're in North America.
You messing with me?
No.
What direction did you go?
I'm going northwest.
Okay. Did you see a road sign?
I did not see a road sign. Oh, okay. I know where we are. Hyerde is Agri Chemise World. All right, well, let's see if this sign confirms it. Yep, we are in there because this is the only country in the world that I know of that uses yellow and white and green for their signs.
I kind of hate this sign that has a straight arrow on it, but the sign has warped. So I actually do not understand what direction it's pointing in. Like, you're driving, and then there's this sign that is just like I don't understand how to explain even. Like,
okay.
Is it you go this way to get to this place? And you go straight to get to this place, or do you turn right? Like, whoever designed these signs needs a lesson in usability, I think.
I mean, they gotta take what they can get. If they find someone willing enough to make signs all the way out here, then you know what, I'm gonna.
Valid.
I'm not gonna hate
valid.
them. Now comes the time. Do we or do we not still have confidence in my ability to judge scale? Because I'm on the road that we're on.
Yeah.
But I think that I was right in saying that there's no way I'm going to be able to catch you unless this was just an oddball, out of the blue guess from you. There's no way I'm going to make up 2,000 points. Oh, you keep going and it goes from hell to the
Niceness.
Sound of Music. Yeah, there's crops and it's green and it's like beautiful.
I got 49.29.
I feel like that's probably too much. I'm gonna say right there. I got 49.07.
Oh,
I should have stayed where I was.
it was pretty much the Russian guess.
Yep. And that annoys me so much, but I deserve to lose it because I shouldn't have said anything until after I knew that you had guessed.
Yeah.
That's what I get. Fair. It's fair play. All is fair. Love, war, and GeoGuessr.
This is actually like a very strange round because I won by what looks like a large margin, but it's actually just kind of a little bit across many different guesses. This is way closer than it looks, is what I mean. This is like, it's like a World Series in which one team won in 5 games by 1 run.
Excuse me, the Astros won by way more than
That's
one
what
run.
well, yeah, but it took them 7 games.
This is like...
And a racist gesture towards the Honorable Yu Darvish.
Hey, I've already spoken my piece on that on my stream, alright? I think there was a boneheaded play, but I also think it was funny. It was definitely stupid.
Wow!
But it was funny. I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking that it was funny to see someone do that, but it's definitely a boneheaded thing to do. I certainly wasn't offended by it. I think that
Well, I was
of us,
offended
I
on your
probably...
behalf, so that's the important part.
What? You were offended by that? Come on.
I've already started a change.org petition to
Oh, come on.
have him traded to the Myrtle Beach Sound Tigers.
No, they have to go to the Houston Astros' farm league, the Mosquitoes, down in not in San Marcos, in Corpus Christi. Is it Corpus Christi? No, I don't know. Rockport, maybe. Anyway,
I got no idea.
fair play. Final total is Northernlion 19,621, Sinvicta 17,758. Northernlion takes the lead again, 6-5-1. I accidentally clicked on your guess, and it put me in the Ukraine, so.
It's not the Ukraine, though.
It might as well be, though. Thank you for watching, everyone.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later.